Hello, my little ponies, and welcome back to more Satisfactory. I left the machines running for a bit, not completely overnight, but I left them running for a little while at least. You know, a little.
The remains research belong to an
organism
organism
now
now dubbed
dubbed
the
fluffy-tailed
fluffy-tailed hawk.
hawk.
It has
It
many
has many
characteristics that
characteristics
would
that would
likely
likely
classify it
classify
among the
it among the
Suidae
Suidae
family
family were native to Earth.
Hog
Hog
remains
remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
The fuck?
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Where's my 400? I thought I had 400 iron rods. Where did they all go?
Jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Did you use them all up when we were making stuff? Like when we were exploring?
I don't think I would have used up 400 for making those few little towers, but I still need another, like, 200.
What are you crafting?
Iron rods.
No, why'd you make more candy canes?
Oh yeah, I made more candy canes and more of the ornaments too.
I noticed that you made more of the blue ones. What happened to the rest of
Yes,
the
I
red
made
ones?
the red ones. I made an extra smelter over here in the area that I am over here. And there's 200 red ornaments in here.
Okay. Why? Why was this one not allowed to still be making red?
Because I had that... I made that one to be making blue, and then I made one over here to make red, and I made sure that we'd have 200 for each.
200. We need 250.
So we still need a few more ornaments then. I didn't know how many we needed. As far as I
Okay,
knew, we needed
we had
0.
all of the blue, and we only needed the red.
Well, again, I don't know about that.
Yes,
As far as
I know you do know, because I told you this before we went exploring. That's why I delayed. I was waiting for the last of the blue we needed, and then it finished, and then I set it to making red.
And it made 23, and it ran out.
What?
It made 23, and then was out of presents.
It made 23 reds.
And then it
200.
ran out of presents.
There was 200 in this container.
I don't know what to tell you, Azura. As I've said 3 times, it made 23 red, and then it ran out of presents. So, after you left, I checked it, saw that there were 23 in there with no more presents, and I went, huh, well, I have a few hundred extra presents. I'll just put a few in.
Okay, where are the extra ordnance? Where are the extras then?
Extra of which?
Red.
I put them in the container and you took them out. 200, right?
Yes.
Yes.
See, what I find confusing is I had put in 200 into the machine, and it uses up 200 presents to make, like, 1 present makes 1 red. Then I was putting in an extra 50 into the thing going into it. Hell?
Weird. One gift can make one red, or it can make two blue. That's weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Claire.
Yeah, let's make an extra 8.
Okay, that explains it. They were all in here.
All in
We
where?
have way more than we need. Wait, where is storage?
So,
Sorry. Are they in here as well?
oh yeah, this is totally enough room for this. Ah. Oh shoot, that's an achievement to build this thing. Did you want to also make it so you get the achievement?
Sure.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules.
In addition
In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink.
we
We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
So where precisely do you want it located?
I mean, just put it down and I'll take it and build it where I want it. I have the high ground so I can see it better. You get the achievement?
Yes, I got the achievement.
Alright. So we need 50 smart plates. Production.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the fix-it mission. Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only fix-it pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-it is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-it down. Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available. This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Okay, so we just need 49 more plates.
You can now finally automate gift production with the Fixmas gift tree and focus your attention back on tasks of actual importance, like not questioning where the gifts are coming from and improving your infrastructure.
Okay.
We need 49 more reinforced iron plates.
I have that in my inventory.
Cool. Just toss them into this assembler over here. Perfect. Now it's just a matter of waiting until that's done. Okay, what's the next phase? So, I think we have this stuff. What we really want, though, is to be able to smelt even more iron. Because this is making 120 iron ore per minute, and we're only smelting 60 of it.
So what you need to do is upgrade the conveyors to Mark II.
That is also true. Which needs more of the plates.
Yes. Let's see here. So we have what we need for the next, like, Fixmas thing update. However, we cannot do it until December 8th.
Yep.
For some reason.
Well, they don't want someone just doing everything in one day and going, okay, that was the holiday event, goodbye. They want them, unless it's, you know, the last day. They don't want people to do everything early.
Yeah, which is a little unfortunate. Alright.
Like an advent calendar. It's slow, it's
Yes.
thought out, it's methodical.
We need 20 more alien remains. Need to find more mycelia. A lot more mycelia, actually. Can we even make this yet?
So that's the.
No, we don't. We can't actually do that one yet.
Okay, so. Alright, so.
Need some rotors
Two more
and
stackable
cable.
smelters. Right on top of all of these. Production. Stackable smelter. Okay, 2 more in. Logistics. And then this
Wow.
goes to up. Oh, wait, I just did that. Oh, gosh. Right. Do. Okay, this is getting stuff. Good. This, but that. Ah, no, no! Ow.
What's up?
I'm trying to build high, and, things are kind of not building how I want.
I will say, I just realized I do have 2 regular blue power slugs. So we actually can start overclocking any machines if we want to speed them up a bit.
That's cool. Alright. So now we have 4 smelters. Okay, so that would need to be the full 120. And then that is gone. I just need a few more plates. Need 8 reinforced plates. Okay, so I can make these 8 plates, then we can be making, what, 120 per minute. That's pretty decent. And then, instead of building all of this right in front of it, what if we instead build 4 stacking smelteries? Not smelteries. Constructors. All that would cost is a few more cables and 8 more reinforced. Takes what? 3 iron rods to make it with a plate? Yeah. 6. 8. Actually, I need to check this. Max consumption 36, production 77. Okay, I think we're okay for now.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are
their life cycle
twice as
blue
much.
power slugs, and
thus have more potential energy stored.
They can now
be processed into power shards.
So the issue here, so this needs to be doubled. Or each one of these needs to be 2. Okay. Each one of those is for 2 sets of iron rods, or 1 set of iron plates. So if you have 2 things making plates, and then what, 4 things making iron rods? Yeah, that sounds about good. Yep, yep. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if we have, say, a little gap, and we have enough space here for a nice little conveyor splitter. And we produce stackable constructors. That's making iron rods, and this is making iron rods, so that's making that, so that's 30. do logistics for a merger right about. Here we have. That. Perfect. And if we make 2 more stackable constructors. Logistics, conveyor splitter. Oh. Oops. No. Okay, there, good, perfect. Which object dances this encroachment? Really? It's too close to that. That's unfortunate.
Is this thing supposed to be holding iron rods or just iron ingots?
Which thing, where are you looking at?
This container.
Yeah, this is supposed to be iron ingots, but I've been transferring it to start making a bunch of iron rods.
So, and you're going to set up a parallel one to make the plates?
Yeah, I'm also going to set up a thing for plates. I'm just working on rods first.
Okay.
That's what I'm working on over here. I'm just like, okay, do we want to use like one storage container for all? Yeah, one storage container for all of it is probably for the best. So let me get the logistics.
It probably still would be a good idea to have a thing where the iron ingots go into before they start being turned into things.
In case we want just iron ingots. Do we need anything?
Yes.
Do we need iron ingots for anything other than rods and plates?
Screws,
I mean, that's
steel.
iron rods.
Well, again, we have a recipe that can skip the iron rod step for making screws, so we can making the two, simultaneously. But also, steel. Although I guess I don't remember if that uses the raw iron and the coal, or if that's if that can be done with the ingots. I don't. So, I guess we'll have to see when that.
Yeah.
It's 3 makes 2, not makes 3. I need another stack of iron.
Well, we have lots of iron here.
Yep.
Okay.
And what's with all these personal storage boxes?
Oh, I filled them up with materials because I noticed after leaving this AFK for a while that these giant crates filled. So I just made a few personal storage and just transferred the stuff over.
Fair.
Only there's a better way to make the ladder that isn't this massive thing. But whatevs. If it works, it works.
I mean, most things have a ladder on the side of them.
Yeah, except the ladder for the stackable machines doesn't, like, continue up to the
True,
top.
true, true.
Stackable constructor. I need a cable. I might as well make multiple cables. So if I work on this for a little bit, and then I climb up here and go do 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 do, and then I go stackable constructor here, and then one up here, and I do. I'm already on this side. Well, actually, I don't necessarily need that, do I? Oh no, because that would need that, huh?
All right. I am going to go on a bit more of an exploration thing again.
Oh, you are?
Specifically with the intent of finding nodes for sulfur and quartz, and well, in addition to also I need to kill some enemies, and I still want to find more berries. And if I'm lucky, I'll also find some SAM ore, or even mycelia. So, yeah, you have fun with that. Let's check the map. Where have I already gone? You know what?
Okay, remember to bring along the concrete and plates so you can make your own
Oh, yeah.
bars and stuff.
You know what? One extra thing I didn't account for that I should consider is in case I need to do any crafting out there. Crafting
Making
bench.
sure that
I
you
need
have the stuff to make the
3 more
crafting.
rods and 3 more plates. Cool. Now then. I'm going to start off by checking out this crash site that looks like it's actually really near us, that we somehow never noticed. In fact, if you stand at the space elevator, you can see the crash site.
I think I did that on purpose.
Wait. Nope, yeah, I'm good on that. Okay.
There.
3 iron rods, rotors, cables. Plates, screws.
Alright, so now we're automatically making iron rods and iron plates. Or at least we should be.
Hard drive. Cool.
Yes, yes we are. Now it's just a question of how much do I want to try to get all of this storage condensed. Oh, we're almost done with the space elevator tier 1.
Okay, so I don't really have time to do a full explore. I'll just go to this crash site that looks like it's right over here. And hopefully grab resources along the way.
Alright, the last one. Yoink. Okay, are you ready?
No.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Meow, meow, meow.
Oh, this one is just operational. Didn't even need anything. I've got two hard drives now.
Welcome to the
Welcome to the
Project
Project
Assembly
Assembly
Pioneer
Pioneer Progress presentation.
Congratulations.
The Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Delivery! Yay! Okay, so now we have tiers 3 and 4, so how much nonsense do we get? Fluid thing. Okay, great. More daisy chain for that stuff, sure. Zip strips, interesting.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 assembly.
Okay, so unfortunately we need steel for this, so...
Oh, what have I found? I found a... Oh, it's copper. That's not that useful. I mean, at the moment, it's not that useful.
Yeah.
This leading temple homes a residence home.
Okay, so... a whole bunch of rotors, I guess. So to make 150, well, 136 rotors, we need 5 times that many iron rods. And a ton of screws. Well then.
That's a deep subject. Is that just a rock of sulfur? Not sulfur, quartz? Awesome.
That'd be about 600. So like 150. Oh yeah, 150 would be about 750, so just pull up the calculator. Or, so 136 would be 680 total iron rods. So I guess that we could have 2 storage units feeding into it if we really wanted to.
Is that a slug?
So I already put up 200 in. 400, 600. $680. There. And then 136 times, how many screws do we need? We need like 25 screws. Which is only about 3,400 total screws. I don't know why I have 3 extra.
Finding a bunch of mycelia. This is good because my thing says I need 300 of them. I don't know how many. You know what? I better check. How many of this do I actually need immediately? 250. Okay, so I do need a lot.
2,900 more screws. That's all we need. So I can just
Kinda
put here. So that's going to be making the motors. Once I put in 2,900 screws. So how's your exploration going?
Well, like I just said, I found a bunch of mycelia, which is one of my tasks.
Awesome.
I found some more power slugs, which is good because we'll be able to use those to do stuff. I found some quartz, which does help with the... Unfortunately, it was just like a rock of quartz, but it had just enough to do the other quartz research path. So,
Cool.
So we'll be able to do that when I get back. Really hoping I get enough mycelia to start just growing mycelium.
Yeah,
You know,
that would be
because
nice.
it might take a while, but it's just like it's better this way. Also found a Mercer sphere, so that was nice.
Oh, cool. I need to get the achievement for picking one up.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty. In fact, I think there's one near our base. Use your object finder and like search for the Mercer Sphere one, and I think there's one like on the mountaintop, like right above our base.
2,500.
Definitely have technically enough. Let me see. No, but I want to have enough for the research task that uses it.
Only direction that pings is over here, so let's go this way. Oh, now it's this way. Wait, is that one? This one not even on the mountaintop. It's just...
I'll let you know if I find a summer sleep as well.
Single strand of the tapestry.
Sorry, what was that? You let me know of something as well?
If I find a summer sloop, because I'm sure there's something, an achievement with that one too.
Cool. That's wise. Wise good.
How many remains do I have? Do I have 4, 7?
Do we have... What is this?
Have anything more?
Need to make 2,500 screws. I should just set up like an assembler with... Start putting... Not assembler, like a basic crafter. So I have to do this all myself.
Well, you know what? I came looking for quartz or sulfur. I found a coal vein.
Do we need coal? Oh, right, we need coal for steel. Alright.
Yeah, so I guess I will set this one up.
Is the coal vein near an iron vein so we can just make the steel and transfer it over as one thing?
Here, it's near another coal vein. I will keep searching the general area. Oh, hey. And I just found a crash site, too, so...
Well, that only needs about another 2,000.
but the short answer is no, there does not appear to be an iron vein right near here.
That is unfortunate.
I'm sure coal can also be used as fuel.
But we're doing wind power, and then once we get steel, we're going to unlock solar power. So we won't need coal stations.
Fair?
What?
I said fair.
Oh. So, like, Claire, solar power doesn't give much energy. We're going to need coal. Or something. Like, Claire, I said we're polluting the planet today. And it's just like...
Rubber, some circuit boards. A lot of stuff we're not supposed to have access to yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, some steel beams. And it needs 150 milliwatts. Wind turbine can't do that. In fact, none of the things we have access to can do that currently. So I will not be opening this one up. Luckily, it's going to be marked on the map anyway. So. Oof. This is actually, well, it's not too far from the base, I think.
Well, I guess overall it doesn't really matter how far it is. We just have to make a long enough conveyor belt. It's a really good thing the conveyor belts don't need power.
True. Fortunately, it looks like I'm about 1 kilometer away. Yay. Alright. Production. Miner.
1,500.
Miner there. Here.
Only 1,500 space required. Back. Didn't do that. So I guess after we set up this basic steel production, yeah. So Azuria setting up the miner with the coal so we can have that.
Yes.
I mean, it's 1 kilometer away. Surely there's, like, iron available closer to
Maybe.
it than...
Maybe, but again, you're also the thing is we also need coal to combine with sulfur for some stuff. Like it is better to just bring in the resources to us, and we will update from conveyors to teleporters when we have access to that.
Ooh, teleporters. Right.
But for the time being,
Coal ingots. Yeah, coal
I
ingot
don't
would
think
be kind of funny.
there's coal in, but
Exactly right. It would be funny. Do. It's like 1,000. We can. I use this 100 per minute, so 60 per minute of that is not actually enough. It's after slowing it down.
I'm also doing a little bit of exploring at this spot. What?
We can find, and then we still have. Okay. I think it was like 1,000 more. Right on back to business. Do. We are back in business.
I'm hearing. Oh, it's just a slug. I'll grab it.
Cool.
If it was a summer sloop, I'd have saved it for you.
Aww. How thoughtful.
Anyways, yes, the main reason I came up here is for power purposes. Ow.
So. And then... Well, at the very least, we built the space elevator. That's pretty cool. We got that connected up. A fuse has blown somewhere, so now everything is...
No, that's on my end.
Okay. I just need to make another 500 screws. But then it should be a quick little hop, skip, and a jump to make the other 35 modular frames that we need. And everything will be all well and good for that. So the extra 500 screws, and then have to make a few more screws, of course, and then make modular frames, and then we can make steel production, and then hopefully we can make us some steel. So I want to unlock the ability to make... I want to unlock the solar panels before we end the episode, which might take a little bit, but that's what I'm hoping for, at least.
That's
And
all
then we
right.
can-
Well, that particular wind turbine that I just placed. Well, let's just say we'll need to be careful when
Why?
because I had to remove an access foundation that was in midair to access the ladder to go down the tower.
So the wind turbine is floating.
I mean, it's on a foundation that's sticking out of the mountain.
Okay. This here is the last of the screws. So all of that we need is there. Let's work on that logic. So I just need 35 of these. So 35, they're made in groups of 2, so I need to make 36 of them. So 36 divided by 2 is what, 18? Yeah. 30, 8, 16, 24, so I need about 54 reinforced iron plates. So I need 52 more, and each one of them requires this. 52 more reinforced iron plates, and each reinforced iron plate requires 12 screws. It's only about 648 screws, not that much. I'm glad I set up all of these machines to make the iron rods.
And were you automating screws as well?
No,
Okay.
not automating screws, but I am automating iron plates and iron rods. I've been making all of these screws myself.
I will say, once we get to the point of automating screws, we may as well just not pull from the iron rods part, just go directly to screws. Because we have that recipe.
Yep.
Is this the way I came through? It must be.
Wait, if we just have that recipe, then can't I just...
It is.
Oh, 0.5 minutes, so that is a little bit slow, but you know what, that's kind of fine.
This? Oh, right, I made this to get up there. I can remove this.
Okay, so yeah, that should somewhat overflow. Stay exactly even. This should, yeah, totally. Okay, we're now also automating screws.
Cool.
What's that? Automate even more screws? I'll do it.
Said cool. Uh-oh. I am definitely running low on plates. Probably because I used so many up making those foundation stuff.
Well, we have stuff making extras of those, so...
Where am I on the map? Oh dear. Okay, I need to...
Everything is fine.
Okay. So the coal should be coming to here, but I need to get back to base. Which actually isn't that far. Well, maybe it is kind of far. It's just the space elevator makes it look closer. No, I stand recorrected. It really isn't that far. And I'm saying that because I see a tower that you built. That probably doesn't actually mean much now that I think about it.
I build towers just for the sake of it. I build towers because it's fun to do. Do you build fun towers, Azura? I didn't think so.
I build functional towers.
Impossible. Towers don't function. So watching back some of the earlier recordings of this series, I'm not sure why. Considering I have myself set to maximum volume and you not, but you are still louder than me.
I mean, I guess I just naturally speak louder than you.
So we can put this stuff in. So
Hello.
making enough rotors.
You
You have so many presents just all over the place.
It's now time to build
Young.
my Mycelium farm.
Oh, cool. Another farm right next to the base?
Yes. This area was designated to have 6 farming spots. All right. Cool. I had a lot more of these than I. $20. Mega. Ha! I need 31 rotors.
Oh no. Why do you need
You got them
31
being built
rotors?
somewhere? For the ma'am.
Oh, I mean, we're making rotors, but for the, steel production.
Oh.
I could, put in stuff to make an extra 30 for you.
That. I mean, I can take care of it. I'll just grab rods and plates.
Yep. I don't know why I pointed behind me when I said that. Like, oh yeah, just, find them.
That screws. Okay, where are the rods currently being made?
Okay, so it's screws, then rods, then plates. From the bottom up.
Okay. Not a lot of plates, huh?
Wait, there's 2 left in there,
Oh, here we
and then
are.
there's an extra
Plates.
270 on the last one. And the 4th one is empty, I just need it for ladders, I guess. Do we need, like, 8 more modular frames?
Wait, why do I need the plates?
I don't know why you want plates if you're just making, rotors.
Yeah, I think I might
It's
need
just
the
rods
plates
and
for something
screws.
else. Do you want screws? Um,
Since I'm here, I might as well make an extra 2 rotors. Just for fun.
as a treat.
Right, so now we have the cubes we need. We're still just a little bit shy on the rotors we need. It's just another, like, 33, and then we need to make more stuff for the next step. Oh, why? Hmm, that's-
Oh, right. I remember what I needed plates for. I needed plates for the,
Platforms.
whatchamacallit, conveyors.
Oh yeah, conveyors do need a lot of plates. Oh.
Hi.
I. Okay, so the solars just need 1,000 of that and a bunch of steel stuff. Yay, what do we get?
Research
Inhaler.
completed. The protein inhaler
Protein
can
inhaler
restore
can
health
restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fix-it property.
Wait.
Oh, right. The healing puffer.
Yes.
That kicked me off the crafting bench.
Research completed.
Complete.
Quartz
Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Just grab those while I have a moment.
Medical properties of local mycelia established. New research options available. Medical inhaler variants. Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Yay.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other
conditions.
Unfortunately, it does not interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
Wow. Rude.
Milestone reached.
It's a funny
Coal
message.
and iron can be
Iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at the crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
Wow.
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
What you working on?
I need... Well, that is locked behind steel. So I can't do that yet until we get the coal in here. That one can do. Okay, I need... Let's just see here. That one requires stuff we can't access yet. That one requires steel, which is going to come soon. This one requires 660 cables more than what it requires 1,000 cables. On this one, I need 25 more rotors and 500 screws. But I think we can leave it alone because it's the rebar gun. We can get to that later.
You don't want the rebar gun?
We can get to that later. However, where is it here? Let's pop in a hard drive.
So you say 1,000 cables? Okay. I'll start making
Yes.
1,000 cables.
1,000 cables while I'm going and trying to bring the coal closer.
Alright. I think that this is a good enough time as any to end this episode. And to start off the next one, we'll, start off by making the steel that we just unlocked.
Cool.
So, toodles and etceteras.